Knock, knock. Who's there? Mass Effect 2 Asshole Edition, starring Downwhere. Man, that was good. Well, I've been running around mining planets for minerals and putting off doing anything that actually advances any kind of storyline, so let's start by talking to people, which is always the highlight of every Wednesday. What's that, bitch?
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
What are you worried about him for? Look at my face, come on! He's tough.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, "It will be all right."
Oh, that's it. You know what? I could use that.
I've been through a lot too, Kelly. Some of your therapy sounds perfect right now.
Someday we'll have to set aside some time and really talk.
Yeah,
Anything
someday.
else, Commander?
Alright, so
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Sure is. Jokester.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
How dare you insult my dark apprentice? Everything's in the cockpit.
I assume everything is going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Really?
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
Pwned. Alright, see.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
That's the latest humorous back and forth between Edie and Joker. I think I've decided how I'm gonna determine who lives and who dies. Those that decide to join the dark side and bend to Manchisel's will be spared. All others, not so lucky. Since a lot of the characters you can influence to be more and more evil, that's what I'm going for. And at the end, I'll be like evil Santa Claus, where I find out who's been nice and who's been naughty, and kill them accordingly. Yeah, let's go talk to Garrus. I'm pretty sure I can make him evil. It was pretty easy in the last game. Garrus hangs out in the main battery. What's up, bitch?
Shepard, need me for something?
Upgrades.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Thanix cannon. We can't afford that.
Let me know when you've got the materials for me to upgrade our guns.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I just want to talk.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we joined up with them sooner.
Glad you're happy here. Dark side!
I'm pleased to see that you're getting along with the new crew.
They're as friendly to me as people from a group like Cerberus can be. And they've got you vouching for them. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
Ah, jeez, there's his story, of course. What happened?
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me.
Don't worry, we'll get him.
A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the Mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
Give me the rundown.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the Mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Maybe he died.
Are you sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts.
Put out
He
feelers.
booked transport
Good
off
one.
Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Oh, he's gonna pay. Have you found him yet?
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that.
Sweet.
Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Oh, alright. Just like the sun on The Shining, this guy needs to be corrected.
I just heard. The collectors hit the Ferris Fields colony. Everyone's gone.
Oh,
Shit! We're going to make those dirty buggers pay.
indeed. Let me guess, Donnelly. The Collector army is better than your army! It's bullshit! Jacob?
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization.
What the fuck?
Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
I swear this is the same shit he says if you're a chick.
Relax, Jacob. I'm just interested in what makes you tick.
This is really
Anyone
getting
else said
creepy
that,
now.
I'd walk away. Most Cerberus people try to play like the elusive man, hiding bullshit behind a smile. But you? I like what I've seen. I'll give you a shot. What do you want to know?
You and Miranda have history? Because, you know, that could be a deal breaker for me. Tainted and all that.
I know you and Miranda worked together. I got the impression it might have been more than that.
It got a little close. Then it got really far apart. The rest isn't your business, Commander.
My ship, my business! Did you put it in or not? Come on!
Anything that could affect the ship or the mission is my business. I need to know you two won't be a problem.
Now you sound like Cerberus. It's not an issue. It was a long time ago. That's the end of it.
I am
I think
Cerberus,
that's
buddy.
enough talking. I appreciate your interest, Commander. I appreciate you dropping it, too.
About to drop you, you fuck. Answer the question! Fine! Nothing happened between you two. Nothing. Nothing at all. Shall be perfectly satisfied with my 3 inches of white cock. Oh yeah, I also went up to my cabin and switched into some of my little armor parts that I bought. So now I have a goofy little headset thing on that gives me increased headshot damage or something like that. Let's knock this little thing out real quick. Exploring the Normandy crash site. This'll be fun.
I have detected an anomaly.
Yes, I'm aware.
Probe launched. I have found something.
Me too. Let's go. Son of a bitch collectors. That's just not right. Oh look, it's that shitty Mako thing. You know what, collectors? You did me a favor. I don't have to drive that fucking thing around on planet surfaces anymore. See, the little dog tags or glowy things all over the place. 1 out of 20. Goody. Some of the areas you go to give you little flashbacks. Hey, it's the side of the Normandy. Yep, I sure do remember the side of the ship. I'll place the monument right here. Here lies Man Chisel Ship number 1. The first of many to be destroyed, I'm sure. It's a boomerang statue. Of course, they had to make it an ice and snow planet to make it even harder to see little white shiny things. Dicks. I'm on to your little tricks. Ah, I remember. This is where I wanted to strangle Joker at. Dumb son of a bitch. Remind me why I didn't kill him again. Oh yeah, that's right. The game doesn't let you. Plus, if they're gonna pay Seth Green whatever amount of money they paid him, they probably don't want him to be killed off. Hiya! Hassan! Jump! Time for another flashback. I remember that douche. Oh, the good old days when I had to deal with Greaseball McGrease, whining about his headaches from using biotics and shit. I never get headaches, and I use way more biotics than you. Yep, that's where the galaxy map used to be. Hey, there's the helmet. Doink. I lost helmet. That does me a lot of good. Hey, it's Mr. Racist First Officer's datapad. Spoke to the commander about this. All these damned aliens aboard the ship, I just don't trust them. Aquarian! What does Shepard think this is, a zoo? With the Quarian. Seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage. I can understand that. I wouldn't let her babysit my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose that's not too bad. And I kind of dig the three-toe thing. I'm taking a look at past entries in the journal. How blind I was at the time. I came on the ship believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Brought all the aliens on. He's proud to say he would die for any member of this crew. Well, mission accomplished. You did die. That's what you get for giving up on your beliefs. That's the moral of the story. More flashbacks. There's an interesting one. Hey, it's one of the hallways in the ship. Yep, there it is. Yay, I got all the tags. And we're out. Rest in peace, Normandy 1. Alright, drop a nuke on it. We have to drop a nuke on it to make sure that none of Menchisel's stashes of kitty porn are ever found. That shit's hard to get rid of, you know. I think actually I should go back to Omega for a second. Just so I can tattle on that one guy.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard.
Oh, well, that's
I have
really...
also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Suckers.
Works for me.
What the hell are you doing there, Warden? Disobeying the laws of gravity and shit. Guess what, Aria? Some guy was gonna, like, overthrow you and shit. Take a look at this data pad.
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
Owned.
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
Looks like it. Alright, see you later.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You do that.
Aria has...
She does? Well, then I guess I'll need to talk to you then.
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
What is it?
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch.
Alright.
She'd like you to keep that from happening.
Why would they want to kill him?
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
Alright, now we know why to kill him. Why should I save him?
What's Aria's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy.
Nice.
As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Aria.
And why ask me?
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
Tell me or I walk, bitch.
If Aria wants my help, she'd better tell me why. I'm not doing this for my help.
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Oh, I'm all about kindness. I'll do it.
I'll look
Don't
into
worry. No harm will
Good.
come to them, I
Patriarch's
swear.
downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on.
Alright.
Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
Sweet.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. I got skill. Hey, they got a new bartender.
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
Just a drink.
Pour me a drink. Hold the poison.
Oh yes. I heard about my predecessor's little scheme. I'm very glad you survived.
I bet you are.
I've been instructed to give you drinks on the house. Rest assured that they will contain no illicit ingredients you haven't asked for.
Oh, I was gonna say, what if I want some acid in it or something? Where the hell's this Patriarch dope? Down here, maybe? Nope, there he is. Telling his wacky stories, no doubt.
No. You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge.
Sounds like the Tauren chieftain from
Kill
Warcraft
the
3.
family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid.
Only two things come from Duchess, and I've got horns.
I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
Aria.
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did.
Sounds like you got pwned.
She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
Why would she do that?
What made her decide to leave
right.
you alive?
'Cause she's a bitch.
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Got any enemies?
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Well, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. Few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Aria might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Patriarch?
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male.
Owned.
It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live.
Yeah, we heard.
Kept me around as an advisor.
We heard that too.
And a trophy.
War stories.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long
You're
forgotten.
the Morgan Freeman of Krogans.
Stories are Aria's now.
You have to get out of here.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Aria wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. But perhaps Aria's reputation is no longer my concern.
Perhaps.
Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
What kind of Krogan are you? The kind that wants to live, or the kind that wants to be talked into killing himself?
You allow Aria to protect you like you're her pet? I thought you were a Krogan.
Yeah, you little bitch.
Aria let me live. She gave me a position of honor as her advisor.
She gave you a position of comfort as her trophy. Is that what you want? Or would you rather go down fighting?
Like real Ninja
I
Turtles.
wished she'd killed me the day she beat me. That would have been a glorious death. But perhaps it is not too late to die well.
Perhaps.
Perhaps these assassins will remember my name.
Do it!
Farewell, human. And thank you.
Hulk smash! See you later! Dumbass. What does Morden have to say about these freaks?
Vorcha adaptation interesting. Not just biological, social as well. Urban area adapting to them in return. Large concentration. Hope they're controlled. If they attack, as happened near my clinic, casualties likely.
So you're saying you have a final solution for the Vorcha. I approve. Garrus likes to talk about junk, apparently.
Walking around in this place makes me sick. People still dying. The strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here even made a dent in this.
That's right. So you should become evil like me. Show those bitches who's boss. Good news! I took care of that thing!
Aria wants to speak with you, human. Something about Patriarch taking on a squad of mercs by himself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I heard my old friend Patriarch died.
Really?
Went out in a blaze of glory. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I did what was right, and what was funny.
I gave him what you could, the chance to die like a Krogan.
That wasn't your decision to make. His life belonged to me.
Yeah, well,
Patriarch was dead for centuries. You know that.
How he was. I'd almost forgotten he was a Krogan. You gave him the death he deserved. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world.
Sweet.
You want it? It's yours.
Just like that?
What's the catch?
No catch, I don't need it, and I don't want it to go to waste. Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Tell me about you and Patriarch.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated.
I think I've already
When
heard
I
the
arrived,
details.
Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch, he was something different. A powerful friend.
So when did you betray him?
I assume you decided he was too strong, even as an ally?
No. He cast the first stone. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of ordering the sorry.
Oh, you were using the blue poontang. That's just playing dirty.
Sounds like you changed the rules, and the battlefield.
Krogan nature made it easy for us to take advantage. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Why call him Patriarch? Even though we've already had it
Patriarch doesn't
explained.
sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
Boring. Why keep him alive?
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. I suppose I still can.
I guess you can point to the gravestone. I've heard enough.
Interesting, but let's move on.
Do you need something else?
Maybe she'll tell me more about her before Omega now.
We friendly enough to talk about who you were before Omega?
You're reaching back centuries, Shepard. Long before anything that should matter to you.
Oh,
So
we
why
can
keep it
judge that.
No reason, from your perspective. But there are plenty of people out there with long memories. I've had a few careers, a few names. Commando training, mercenary leanings. I've kept what was valuable and dropped the baggage.
Old enemies means old friends. With you anyway, you crazy bitch.
You're important, but also isolated. No other allies out there to back you up?
I lean toward a particular type of work. It tends to encourage professional rivalry.
Prostitution?
Sometimes you'd rather disappear than be forced to kill someone.
That's deep. You're afraid to talk, aren't you, bitch?
I thought you were in charge. Why so scared of your past?
I have nothing to fear on Omega. That doesn't mean I want to broadcast my past to the galaxy. You'd be surprised how long some entities can hold a grudge. This little exercise with Patriarch? A footnote. Not even the first Krogan I've pissed off.
Really? You must have had resources. Probably from all the blowjobs you gave out.
You couldn't have started here with nothing. You must have been someone important.
I've always been important, even if others didn't recognize it. So yes, I had money to start this operation. I also had creditors who thought they were more entitled to it. I let them chase a ghost. Or several. It's relatively easy to outlive a Solarian, but not their record-keeping.
Yeah, this is all very vague. Alright, that's enough.
Alright, I'll drop it.
I don't think she ever
Better luck next time.
says anything too too much more besides all this crap. Alright, see you later.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Let's mass relay our asses out of here. I'll go get that DLC bitch so I can get my new outfit. So I don't have to look like a blitzball player anymore. So all different kinds of stuff to do with the Citadel. And they made it much smaller, much more manageable this time. Well, maybe it's not smaller, but you can only access a small amount of it. I'm back, assholes. Except now I'm not on your team anymore, fuckers. Pretty. Whee! Nice. They give you a little cab to take you right to the place you're supposed to go in. Instead of having to wander all over the goddamn place.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
Excuse me?
Got problems with collectors? Try Kasumi's credit services.
Something tells me this isn't a normal advertisement.
Commander Shepard, we have the finest companions waiting for you.
Do ya?
Perhaps something petite, smart, and Japanese would be your style.
Ooh, I'm gonna get me some sideways vagina.
Just enter your password for a fabulous prize package worth millions of credits.
Or maybe I'll just sit here and ignore you.
Okay, really? How many times can you walk by without stopping? Shepard, you do have the password, right?
I think this flashlight's trying to talk to me.
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Cut the shit. That's the password.
You know who I am, Kasumi. I'm not here to play games.
I heard you were hardcore, Shep, but I figured you'd be up for some intrigue.
You were wrong.
Kasumi Goto, at your service. But you apparently already knew that.
Have you been briefed? Prepare to be debriefed.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
Why the secrecy?
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
You sure?
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you.
You're a total asshole.
Like you've seen things no one else has. Even without knowing what you looked like, I knew it was you.
You and Cerberus.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus.
Well, hooray.
I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
What deal?
I assume this deal is something I should know about?
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
Donovan Hawk?
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally
Pimp.
not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
Expecting trouble?
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
Heist?
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though.
Sweet.
You want to look presentable.
Better not be lingerie or I'm gonna be pissed. Gray box, what the fuck is that?
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware?
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Owned. Partner.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
And what did it say?
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble.
Uh-oh, not trouble.
He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Now
that.
those memories are all that's left of him.
Let's get it back.
If the information's deadly, we have to keep it out of the wrong hands.
Donovan Hawk is the last man I'd want holding this information.
Alright, if we got time.
We'll see what we can do. No guarantees.
Sure. But I bet you're dying to see what it's like to come along on a heist with me. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement.
And you look pretty silly wearing that dumb hood. I gotta go to a party at Hawk's house.